Hey, and happy anniversary to the game, to War of the Vision, not to you. I don't know when your anniversary is. That would be weird if I did. But yeah, actually, speaking of anniversaries, we just celebrated our third anniversary on Discord, which was super fun. The anniversary of our Discord is March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Because back in that pandemic land of 2020, I decided rather than just drink green beer by myself, I would leap into this strange universe known as Discord. And so, yeah, so that marked the third anniversary of being here and was pretty close to the anniversary of this game, which we all kind of leapt into. The crowd that joined me originally spent time with me back when I would be talking about the original FFBE. So we've got a lot of people who have hung out since then, and that's been really great. I'd love to give a shout out to some of the original people that would chat with me on the channel when it was just this little YouTube thing that I did because I just wanted to talk to myself about games versus talk to nobody about them. So shout out to Thunden, shout out to Kane, shout out to Josh B, shout out to Dad for you, and I don't, Eastward, you were there real early. There were a bunch of you that really were, and I know, just because I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I'm not cool. Don't drop off the face of the planet over that. But just know that I do appreciate all of the interactions, writing novellas to Jay Reagan, and all these kinds of things. That was a ton of fun, and that was great for me because I did not grow up with gamey friends. Well, that would kind of be gross. Gamey is not a positive word. I mean more like gaming friends. I didn't have them around. Like, I've talked about my siblings and my parents, and we were all gamers, sure. But, friends, no, not really. That wasn't my crew. So, all I ever wanted, sorry, this seems so sappy, was, just like have a little gaming community that I could chat about the games with and enjoy things with and just hang out and all of that. So thank you for being that and for making all my fantastic gaming dreams come true. Not my gaming dreams, because that sounds a little sickening, but no, my gaming dreams. So cool. Yeah, and like not only that, but then, waking up this morning, well, not right away, because apparently we had to wait a bit, and then opening this game and finding this amazing spread all over my home screen. It's just absolutely beautiful what Celia and Frederica were able to accomplish overnight. Cheers to those girls, and kind of really want to see their experience in a story event. I think it'd be really fun to watch them setting up these flowers overnight and what all that entailed and like what might they have experienced as far as crazy adventures along the way. So that's just an idea I'm throwing out there in case that story event sounds like something anybody would like to pen. There you go. It's yours for free. Other than that, yeah, wow, so much going on as far as what all landed today. Of course, we have the extension of the Final Fantasy VII collab with Sephiroth dropping, and then the entire 140 experience, which is something that we've all got to, kind of wrap our minds around. And what else? Oh, the live stream that we just, I'm like punching things. The live stream that we just all enjoyed last weekend was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. It wasn't like it's super long as some of them were. I only say this because I remember trying to experience these live streams while doing like a voice chat on the Discord, and usually I'm falling asleep and they're trying to like wake me up and tell me I'm snoring and things like that. And I don't snore. No, don't believe that. Anyhow, this time I was awake. So anyhow, that means it must have been good, right? And entertaining, yeah, I suppose. So the two things that we have to do from that is there's like one of vote thing that you can go do and use your customer ID, your player ID, and like punch that in, and then go do like a little survey. They want to hear about that, and they'll give you 200 viz for it. So look up how to do that. It's not my job to tell you. And then the second thing is that you can vote for a character that you'd like to see them make a UR out of. But the problem is that they give us a ton of URs, a ton of recent URs too. So it's really hard to choose for me, like who to put in that position. So kind of our speculation tends to be that they could be just, like already working on some URs for some of the MRs that we already have that they did not include in this poll. So I don't know. I mean, they really, really should. They've got to make Sakubom Seymour at some point, because that would be the most fantastic unit, and that's who my vote would have gone to if he were on the ballot, but he's not. So anyhow, go check that out and submit your choice, should you like to. And then, yeah, I guess we got to get to talking about Sephiroth at some point. I don't really, I don't think I have so much time to talk about my own little stories, except for this, because I told you how I just got my car back, right? And like I'm back to like being Yoshi or Princess Peach. That's who I like to play in Mario Kart. I know they're not the fastest, but man, they speed up so quickly, and it's like that 0 to 60 thing that I really like, and that's what I really like about my own car, even though it's kind of big, but it's still like 0 to 60 pretty well. And actually, now that I'm thinking about that, that's maybe like why I needed to get so much engine work. Like maybe I'm just too rough on it. I don't know. But I just got it back. I just dropped all the Ks on the engine, and I'm driving it around a couple days ago, and what happens? Oh, the service engine light turns on. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm going to take it back tomorrow, and they're going to tell me if it's just a hoax or what. I don't know. Please don't take any more Ks. Please don't take any more Ks. Anyway, so that's where I'm at with that. So I'm going to go easy. I'm not going to accelerate super fast. I'm going to play more like... nobody wants to play Mario. That's a terrible character to play in Mario Kart. Well, I don't want to play like Toad or Koopa Troop, but gross. No, I can't play like anybody else that I am. I'll just play Princess Peach, but I'll play her like soft. Alright, so that's my plan. Alright, let me do something with you right now, because I want to talk about, and I'm sorry you've had to stare at this home screen. Well, no, I'm not sorry, because amazing things happened to that home screen. Sorry, this is ugly view. It's because I had to switch onto this account onto my iPad. I'm usually not on it, so now I'm in ugly view. Anyway, look what I did this girl today, and she absolutely deserved it. This is Nausea. She is like really invaluable to me. I love her. I love her side ponytail. She's been amazing for me, especially in limited guild battle, but not just limited guild battle. Like, let's not limit it to limited. Let's talk about how I actually played her for, and you know what? You can go back and you can use that stat site and you can look me up and you can like test my words, because it's true. Yeah, Nausea was there for me for a super long time. She was my tank. She's fantastic. She was fantastic before her MA2, and then she got her MA2. It made her more fantastic. And now it can transcend her, and so that's what I did. As you can see, she's level 140. She looks insane. Well, I don't know if she looks the same. But let's go look, and let's do a couple of reincarnations together. So here I have already been able to get lucky enough to have a few stars for her. So there she is with a bunch of HP stars, which is fantastic for her because she's a tank. But we're going to do a couple more of these because... I just, in case anybody like hadn't done them, I wanted to like demonstrate so that they weren't as scared, because I made a couple mistakes today. I made a couple big mistakes as far as like abusive resource management goes. So I don't want you to do that. So I'm just going to kind of show you what this looks like so that maybe you won't make the same mistakes, right? So Anyway, transcending them is transcending them. One thing I will say is that it wants 120 unit mind spheres or universal mind spheres. And I came at it thinking like I could mix them like you can when you're awakening vision cards, or like when you're awakening those MR units and you have like those blue stones and whatever. You can kind of do like a little mixture of rainbow yarn balls and blue stones. Well, no, not so much with this. You have to have either or the other. So 120 of their mind spheres or 120 universal mind spheres. Can't mix them. Can't mix them. So that's your first advice from me after my sad loss. But secondly, yeah, you want to make sure that when you reincarnate them, you are doing so like before totally EXing them up to 140. You don't have to go all the way. You can only get 3 stars every time. So here we go. Right now, I just got all the stars. So I'm going to go ahead and reincarnate. And of course, I have a ton of mind spheres for Nausea because I love her and she loves me. I've got a bunch of those MR scrolls, which if you want to get more, they're actually available in the anniversary shop right now. You can buy some more for URs and for MRs. And then, of course, like normal things. So let's just take this off so I can, well, maybe it doesn't matter. Anyway, there she goes. She's reincarnated. Converted my stars to green stars. And now I can enhance her again. So I will enhance her and then I will just do it until we get all 3 stars. You can take that off and you can do it one by one. If you just, I don't know, if you're like micromanaging it. OCD about it, then go for that. Let's see, what do we get stars on? Ooh, more HP, TP, and accuracy. Cool. And then we're going to continue to do this because really, like, she's the one I use the most, and I'm super, super excited. So I'm reincarnating her now because I already got 3 stars. There's no point in just going further. All right, HP looks like is maxed out. And I should think about this. Like, do I really want to be putting more in here? What could I want to get? What would I want to get out of this? For her, like, we go against wind. Luck might be helpful. Attack could be helpful. AP is always helpful. Let's do it again. We'll decide. Oh, I guess you can get more. Okay, you can get more than 6, I guess. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I guess you can get more than 6. Let's go see. I guess maybe when they have plenty of room to show those stars. This is why I'm not in charge of this. Guys, stop asking me to be in... Well, you're not. Nobody's asking me. Okay. Alright, we'll do it again. We're just gonna go see what happens. In any case, she's getting a ton of HP. This is gonna be so cool. She's gonna be great. Not that I'm, if you're spying, not that I'm using her on my limited team. Stop spying. See, magic, that kind of sucks. I don't need that. I don't know. Okay. So we gotta reincarnate again. I don't know how many times we're gonna do this. Max you out. Go for it. But so far, like, that's pretty good. 10 seems like a lot. That's gotta be the extension, right? I don't think so. But I still don't know why they just wouldn't show them. Alright, yeah, and things are getting a little weird now, because now they're going into strange stats. Like, if there was a defense stat, I'd be cool about that. But it seems like, yeah, like... Oh, wait, no, that's 11. Okay, so green times 10. Yeah, so we can go more. Sorry. I don't know. Why are you watching this? I blame you. Oh, yeah, there it goes. See, it's bumping. Cool. Keep bumping. Alright. Yeah. Oh, wait. Time. Oh, no. What are you doing? Alright, yeah. Reincarnate you again, my dear. Let's see what else we get. This is really, I'm glad I'm doing this now, and I'm glad I'm doing it with Nasha, and I'm glad I'm doing it with you, because hopefully you're making sense of this. And you're good, and you're having fun. Yeah, see, her HP keeps going up. How many stars can you possibly get? What's the max? I should know this. I mean, it sounds like something people should know, but sorry, I just don't. I also don't really care. I just go, oh, nope, can't do that anymore. So we gotta reincarnate. Reincarnate. Okay, I guess we can reincarnate twice more. And then we'll see how much we got at the end of it. Wow. Point being is I'm not putting these materials into anybody else on my MR spectrum for a while. So I think this is just fine. Now what do we get? Alright. Cool. Enhance. Oh no. Reincarnate. Alright, last. No. Reincarnate. There you go. Yes. Alright, so last time, let's go see how beefy we can get her. One last time. But yeah, as you can see throughout this, she's gaining about almost 1,000 hit points. So that's actually really awesome. Alright, 13 stars for HP. Sweet. And, oh, she doesn't have enough JP. Man, JP has been, as I've noticed, doing this, like, the worst. That has been, okay, well, should I do this? Should I let you watch me do this? I don't know. Shh. Shh. Don't watch. It's ugly. Okay, withdraw. No, withdraw. Where are you, my girl? There you are. Yes, take them out, okay. And then, yes. Alright, let's go see how much she has at the very, very, very end of this. If we can possibly... No, why can't I do anything? Oh. I gotta click that button off. That's why. See, I didn't even have to do all that. Why weren't you here to tell me this? Right? Alright, so she got, you know, nice boost to her hit points, and that'll definitely help her. As you see, her agility is now at 15%, critical evasion's at 15%, and her divine veil is enhanced. So that's fantastic. That's great. Are you still here? I don't know. Should you be? Absolutely not. But maybe let's go look at the new unit. But then, you know, hopefully, you know, as you saw, like that's a crazy process, and I think, you know, maybe I could help with that. So you're welcome. Okay, so here is the guy that is new this week. This is Sephiroth, and a lot of people really like this guy for Final Fantasy VII. I don't at all. I gotta be totally upfront and honest about that. And mostly, like, my issue is, like, I don't like bad guys. And yeah, Dukesy gave me a lecture about how he's not a bad guy. He's, like, a piece of an arm or something like that. I don't know. But, no, it's just, I didn't like what I saw. And I gotta say, let's go into a different screen so we don't get dizzy. I gotta say, like, I played all the other Final Fantasies before this, well, except for the ones that were not released out here until much later. But yeah, I played the original Final Fantasy. I played what we know as Final Fantasy 4, and then Final Fantasy 6, and then I played Final Fantasy 7. And I gotta say, things got a little harsh with Final Fantasy 7. Like, up until that point, we had seen death in Final Fantasy. It had happened. Like, we had, you know, experiences like killing people's moms, and there was always those like old ragey grandpas who, you know, just wanted to avenge their daughters and like cast meteor like when their poor old bodies just couldn't handle it. We had like awesome girlfriends that just like didn't know how to cross bridges, and SIDS that didn't realize that like the smell of rotten fish meant like that was actually poisonous and like bad fish and you shouldn't eat it. Lots of poison families. We experienced that like peripherally with some of our favorite main characters where their families were poisoned and their moms and dads were turned into monsters, and like there are terrible things like that. Like, you know, it's not like Final Fantasy games up until this point didn't have death, but like, man, this game took it to the next level with like a very in your face, no worries that like their heads were like little blocks, little blockheads, doing all these dastardly deeds. But yeah, it was jarring, and I was shocked, and I was really sad, you know. So I've got a lot of feelings, and it was a big moment. But yeah, a lot of feelings against Sephiroth, and wanting him on my team. No, absolutely not. It's not happening. So sorry, Sephiroth. I guess I could just say right now, you're not cool to pull for me. You're just not, because of everything you did. But we can still learn about you. Sorry, not everything you did, because you're just an arm, or like whatever Duke said. But anyway, it's the legendary member of Soldier, known as a hero, who appears in tales of the distant Mako-fueled city of Midgar. During the last war, he garnered many achievements while wielding, and I just learned, or not learned, but like they just demonstrated at the live stream, is it Masamune? A katana with an incredibly long blade. Shinra released a formal statement noting that Sephiroth lost his life in the line of duty some 5 years past. Interesting. Hence Duke's little thing that he said to me about him being an arm or something. Anyway. TMR is Sephiroth's coat. That will be a piece of armor with HP, defense of 12, critical evade 10. It's a black leather long coat worn by a legendary soldier in a distant world. It features a design with a but a widely open chest, and has distinct metal armor on both shoulders. It was destined to have durable defensive capabilities without depreciating its stylish silhouette. So, yes, Sephiroth cares about his cleavage, and he is putting it on display, and so I guess I hope you enjoy it or something. Hero's Conviction is his armor's ability, which will raise attack, defense, piercing rate of allies with an area around Seph for 3 turns. And that area is super, super small, so they gotta be standing right next to you, and kind of just like maybe offside to your crazy sword. So yeah, then that'll bestow on them, and y'all will be super strong. So he's cost 100, which means he's gonna be a little harder to pull than many. But let's go look at his limit burst. It will remove courage and re-raise. I really like that, from targets within range, and deal large damage with guaranteed hit, and will lower his own AP consumption for 3 turns. And there's that little map there. You can go look at that and see what you think. So that's a really nice thing. People do love to use courage and re-raise. It's super, super annoying. So I'm very happy to see it being taken off. Here he is. All you Sephiroth fans can enjoy him going crazy and doing his thing. Even if he's, you know, tripping out and maybe an arm or something. Sorry, yeah. Cool to pull. I can't tell you who's cool to pull. I know you will pull him, because nobody... Oh crap, my computer timed out. Sorry. Alright, I know you will pull him because he's Sephiroth, and I know how y'all feel about Sephiroth. So I'm not really worried that you're going to listen to me. And I don't really want you to. I never said listen to me. I'm just telling you what's cool and what's not. So that's on you if you think things are cool. So anyway, for me, no, he's not cool, because his dastardly deeds as an arm and things like that. Alright, let's go look at this card, which he comes with, which is called Hero. Again, definitions on that word, and stories and reasonings and all that kind of stuff. So spoiler alerts and whatnot, go look into it if you want. this is going to be a VC that you might want for Sephiroth if you're pulling him, but it's also a weird VC, so you should think about it and think about what you have in mind for your future party compositions, and if you think this is going to apply to them and things like that. So what it comes with is slash attack up 42, which is a bonkers number. Like, that's a crazy high number for slash attack, because we've seen other cards. I know, like, for various elements. For ice, we have Valric's card, and for just like generic, we have the one with Katone on it, and then water's got Shunak's card. And so there's slash attack out there of various amounts, but 42 is absolutely the highest that we've seen by a little bit. So that's a crazy great amount. And then reaction block rate 32, which can be super helpful in certain scenarios, but it's also one of those weird ones that, you know, hey, if you're planning to kill him in the first hit, then, you know, reactions. Oh, okay, I know it does matter because some of them have preemptive strikes and things like that, or preemptive counters or whatever. But I just am saying, think about that, and then critical evasion up 20. So I feel like that reaction block rate and that critical evasion are good substats. Putting this as like your leader card, not, you know, certain that those are the two abilities that I'd be like honing in on. Bestowed effect will be agility up 8%. And of course, if you're slapping this on Sephiroth, he's gonna get, all elemental attack resistance up 5. Is that it? That's all he grants from this, or is granted? Anyway. Oh, the other thing we need to look at is who else gets to wear it. And this is going to be a bunch of names I'm not going to manage to tell you, but anybody who can use sword that is like that red mage. Like, there's like this weird like thing with swords where they kind of divide them for job VCs into different groups. So again, for people that are going to want to slash up, you're going to want to go look and see if they are covered by this. So if the team comp that you're thinking of is covered by this and they want all that slash up, otherwise maybe you're better off just building your slash up, and it's really easy to do that with weapons and trust stones and other VCs and things like that. And really also taking into consideration that slash up resistance is very easy to build up now too. And some units even come with it, and just like kind of determining like, how hard do I want to go in on this? So I don't know. For all you all that love Sephiroth, I'm sure you're going to go in plenty hard because you just want to stare at this thing all day. He looks like he's on the edge of Mordor, so it's good for you, Sephiroth. Let's go read about it, I guess. Oh, our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Alright, that was exciting. Alright, sorry. You guys are probably crying because you love him. I'm not. Anyway. There we have that. And this is not to say that if you pull in him, like, no, it's like, yeah, go do it. Go get your favorite character. I have Celeste, right? Right. I'm not looking down on you. Just, I'm grumbling, man. You know, like, some characters are super fun and super quirky and have, like, tons of personality and are, like, so super cute. You just have feelings about them, alright? Right. Then other people just, you know, strike those things down. Alright, so that was that. Did we... we probably talked way too much. I'm sure we talked way too much. Oh, the last thing we'll say is, cheers, Grayskull. We have just landed ourselves on the cover of an article about the top 100 guilds to watch in 2023. So, cheers. Well done on that. And what else? I don't know. I'm really looking forward to this anniversary. I'd like to see some fun things in the next couple weeks. Like, of course, as you might have guessed, I'm not pulling on Sephiroth. Wasn't pulling on or planning to pull on Yuffie either. Sorry, Yuffie, as you like to say. So I don't know. I'd like to see some other things that I can do during this anniversary to have a little bit of fun with my viz, or I can just continue to save my viz. I'm fine with that too. But I'd still like to do fun things besides just catching flower petals in my mouth. So we'll see. Anyhow, thank you for hanging out. This is clearly something that needs to end right now. So I will say happy anniversary. Thank you for hanging out, and thank you for hanging out for 3 years, plus more. I'm not even sure like how long my channel was running before the Discord started, but I think it was a couple years, or at least a year and a half or something like that. So anyhow, thanks for all that and the memories. And if you want to go watch our funny little slideshow that we made, that was really just not even a slideshow, but just like me posting pictures and telling everyone to listen to it, to Dreams by the Cranberries, because first March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, and just like that's a fantastic song for slideshows, and especially given the nature of the slideshow. Anyway, enough. The words have been said. They need to be done with, and so I will say, Akubai, as always, and cheers.